All right, everybody. Gabe Jenkins back with you here for SolidWorks part number 6. Quick preview. This is not going to be long. I'm just going to kind of walk you through in a brief overview the steps that I took to complete this shape. Quick reminder, make sure you always just look over at the assignment to make sure that you're using the right units and the right materials so that you can see if your mass matches mine. In this one, we're going to be using millimeters and grams, and we're using galvanized steel as our material. And if you do it just like I did it, you're going to end up with a mass of 774.86 grams. Okay. Here's the shape of here's the diagrams of the shape, and it gives us 3 different views, kind of like a top view, a front view, and a kind of a left side view. Honestly, if I were going to say what this was, is left side view. And here's the shape over here in SolidWorks. Get my face out of the way. Put it up there. So I'm going to show you step by step what I did. Right? Started off with nothing. First thing I did was I made that circle with I made a sketch on the top plane. Real simple sketch, 2 circles, no biggie. Right? You're all cool with that. And then I extruded it so that it was the right height, which in here is determined by the front view. They show you that. Second thing I did was to create that that kind of pincer looking structure. And so I made a sketch that had a lot of construction lines in it to help me locate different parts of that sketch. It's mostly based on this view right here, where you can kind of see there's a circle here, line out a little mini circle here, and then some tangent lines that connect the big circle to the little circle. There's one tricky thing in here which you might have struggled with, but I'm going to have you watch the video if you want to see what that struggle is. So after I created that and extruded it up, I went on to the third piece, right? So this is building up a piece, a solid, one sketch, one feature at a time. Next thing I did was to create that back part right here, and I did it as one big piece. And last thing I did was to take one more sketch and then use extruded cut to cut out that portion of it right there. So that's it. It's only 4 steps. Might look more complicated than that, but it's really not. Perhaps one of the more challenging things is going to be to get this sketch right. If you wanted to get that sketch right, there are several things in here to kind of get right. And so that's a quick look at that sketch. There you go. And then lastly, this sketch is also a little tricky. Not super tricky, but there's just a couple of things you got to do. All right, and that's it. Good luck to you, and let me know how it goes. Hopefully, if you do everything right, you're gonna get the mass of 774.86 grams with galvanized steel. All right, everybody. Good luck.